Hello, welcome to another trade recap. So this trade was taken on Thursday, April 2nd. We had only one red folder at 8:30. Now moving on to the charts for the higher time frame buys. I was kind of neutral when I came into the market. Why? Because we had a bullish gap below and a bearish gap above. These are 4-hour gaps I'm talking about. And at that time, this 4-hour bearish gap was unmitigated. However, this 4-hour bullish gap was already mitigated at that time. Now for a better structure, let's move down to 15 minute. Now here, as you can see, we have this previous day high above, we have this Asia high above, we have all this range, this dumping range that was created when the market dumped all the way from these Asian highs to where I was analyzing the market. Now we have these Asian highs, we have all of these overlapping unmitigated gaps. These include the hourly, the 30 minute, the 15 minute. And in a discount of this range, we also had another group of unmitigated gaps. Alongside that, we had these London highs, which were just below these unmitigated gaps. So this was a strong draw on liquidity. Alongside that, an additional plus point, which made me consider only longs, were these stacked highs in a trend line. And if I go into 5 minute, these were so beautiful. Just look at this trend line liquidity, which was generated, and there was no concept and there was no need for anyone to go short this day. It was so much bullish. The drawn liquidities were so easy that we had to go higher to rebalance into equilibrium, to take out these London highs, to take out this trend line liquidity. Now moving on to the execution. Now this is where market opened. It opened with a 5 minute bullish gap and it instantly got reversed, and many people took shorts here, expecting the market to go lower. However, there were no prominent draws on liquidity to the downside, and I've already discussed the draws on liquidity to the upside and the reason why we had to go up. So I was not interested in this short, and I waited, and when market inversed this 5 minute, this is where I took my entry. This is where I took my entry after these 1 minute gaps was inversed. You would ask, why didn't you wait for this 1 minute to get closed? Because this was already tapped and it was weak, so it was not an unmitigated gap. So it was a discretion, and it was a discretionary decision that I took, and I knew that the drawn liquidities above are so strong that we just had to go to them. And just look at this trade. In just around 10 minutes, I got my take profit. And now people would be like, why didn't you take your take profit somewhere above here to get a bigger profit? Now, let me tell you, I've already told you at that time, so at that time, this 4-hour was unmitigated, and unmitigated gaps have strong power and they can just easily throw market down. So I just had to take my piece of the pie. I did not have to wait and take profits when it was fully inversed. And this is my advice: just take your piece of the pie and just don't be greedy for more profits. This is the place where I was highly confident that the market is gonna go, and it did. This part, I'm not concerned with it, and this is not my system. So this was it. This was a beautiful trade. This was a textbook trade, and I'm quite happy about it. It was not an emotional trade. No emotions were involved today, just patience, which paid off and resulting this beautiful trade. So this was it. Stay tuned for further recaps.